Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to my F1 2018 livestream series. Today we are carrying on with our series in which we take Lewis Hamilton and try and emulate him winning the 2018 F1 World Championship. And we are in episode 7, I believe, which is Canada. It's the Canadian Grand Prix in Montreal. It's actually a track I really like. It's one of my favourites, so hopefully we can win in today's stream. I do want to take this time to apologise for the last stream, which was Monaco, but at the end of the day it was Monaco, so it was awful. I didn't necessarily crash out, but I was doing so bad. I kept taking bits of damage where it just became a bit too much for me. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to retire from the race. It just wasn't worth it. We had a poor qualifying where we started like 14th, and we were slower than pretty much anyone else. So I took it in my infinite wisdom to abort the race, and to be fair, I'm kind of glad I did, to be honest. Even though I missed out on points, I wasn't getting the points regardless, so hopefully we can do better today. I'm just sorting out the tags as I normally do. Start the stream. Brilliant, and I've updated the thumbnail. So anyway, let's get into championships. And as you can see, we have done Australia now, Bahrain, China, Azerbaijan, Spain and Monaco. We've had 2 retirements, once in Azerbaijan and once in Monaco. But the next 5 races, I'm going to say, I think we've got a very good chance. Starting today with Canada. Then the next one is the brand new track for 2018 onwards, and that is France. Then Austria at the Red Bull track. I know it's sponsored by Red Bull. There's like a big statue of a bull, and then the British Grand Prix, which is in a few episodes time. Anyway, let me just get my stream back up. As you can see, this is the current leaderboards in the championship, and as you can see, we are in 4th place. That was correct. Let me just check this because something just came up on my screen. I do apologise for that. That was correct. Yep, that's fine. Anyway, we're going to get into it, and as you can see, we are 17 points behind Vettel right now, but in these next 4 or 5 races I expect to close that gap, hopefully quite a bit. But this is the track that I just think we've got a very good chance of winning it. I feel like we've got enough speed down the long straight towards the back end of the track. Obviously the wall of champions is a very tough corner, as you saw there, and I just think we've got a very good chance of winning this. I hope so, because it's one of my favourites. We've won 2 races out of the 6 so far. We've also retired 2 races as well, and the other 2 we came 2nd and 5th, which weren't the worst, but so far it's been very inconsistent this season. So like always, we are going to do the short qualifying first. We're going to increase top speed because of that long straight. It's very important that we do so. Let's go out and set our first qualifying lap, and hopefully it's a good one start. This is a track that doesn't necessarily have very tough corners. I'd probably say the toughest corner actually is this hairpin, because approach speed is key, but after that it's not that bad. Even the wall of champions, that corner, that chicane, isn't as tough as you might actually expect. We are behind, I think it's a Ferrari, so hopefully it's going quick enough. But saying that, this is a good tester to see how our speed is in comparison to them. So hopefully we set a decent lap time. He's on a flying lap now because he hasn't set it yet. Okay, this first corner is pretty tricky, but it's nothing that I'm too worried about in the race. Maybe first corner, if I'm on pole, maybe there's cars alongside me, that might be where I might struggle. But this is definitely a track where I do enjoy. This corner can be a bit tricky, but if you keep it smooth, it's not bad. Oh yeah, I forgot they added another DRS zone on this track, which I do rate. I'd like to be quicker than the Ferrari straight away, to be honest. That would be nice. But I don't know if we've gained at all on the Ferrari in front, so It'll be interesting to see. But this isn't our race spec setup yet, because we are going to obviously be changing tyres and obviously changing the fuel. But I'm going to set 2 laps in this first stint, hopefully, depending on traffic on the way out of the first of the pits. Let's get this better this time. Go a bit narrower so you can keep more speed. Okay, so the Ferrari of Kimi Raikkonen has set provisional pole. We actually don't go on pole as of yet. How far? I don't know how far we were behind. Then let's have a look. Okay, this is not the worst start ever. If we can improve a bit more, that would be nice. Oh, that corner was horrible. Okay, now that we've got all the work to do, we're going to be about 4/10 worse off. See, it's easy still to muck up, but as long as I'm near the front on the grid, I should have a decent chance. But that Ferrari can shift, you know, it can really shift. I want to know where I'm losing the most time. Maybe around the hairpin, because we didn't really tighten it up. If we can learn where the braking zone is, then that is a bit better. So obviously we know we mucked up the first half of the lap, so I need to keep it tight. As long as I can see the racing line, it shouldn't be too bad.
That's P2. You're currently in 2nd place.
Okay. So we have actually lost quite a bit of time on this lap, so can we do a 3rd lap? Oh, I don't know if we can actually. No, we've got a bit less, to be fair. We did actually look. Our first lap was actually probably the best we. Well, it was the best we've done. We've seen that. Let me just change my top chat to live chat, just in case anyone decides to join us. So the next thing we want to do is obviously change to another set of hypersofts, and then we're also going to put down the fuel. And we might be able to get 2 runs out of this because it's not the longest lap ever. Hopefully we can, but I don't actually know how far behind we are of Raikkonen and stuff, but front row I think we can achieve. I'm going to ease off actually to this car. I know we're actually down to 4th. Okay, that's not great, to be honest. We need to absolutely fly then on these laps. That's better. That was a bit narrower. Okay, no one's coming out of the pits. Keep it nice and tight. Off the racing line a tiny bit there, but climb this hill. Slight incline. Lost a bit of time there, but it shouldn't cost us too much as long as we get the next bit of corners right, which we did skid out a tiny bit, but we didn't lose too much time, luckily. Stay tight to the wall. This bit we need to make sure we stay nice and tight, keep it nice and smooth on the floor. Get ready for the next DRS being applied. We're not much quicker at the moment. Bit disappointing so far, but it's down to the hairpin for me. I think that's where it's going to be won and lost. Okay, we're losing time a bit there. I don't know how.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, we've lost time. Somehow we've lost time. I can't go any quicker though. How am I struggling this much? That's better. Alright, up to 3rd at least. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. So obviously we only had that chance to do 1 lap then. I'm just going to get a drink. I'm not overly fussed if I don't go out again. 7 minutes left, so I can do another. So I'm only a 10.5 behind Vettel. We've got the fastest 3rd sector right now, but we're losing most time in the 2nd. This qualifying is not really filling me with much hope in a track that I really want to do well on. I think we've got a chance of a clean race though. We've just got to stay with the leaders really. You know what, if we've got time, we're going to have to go out again. Right. If we've got the time, we might as well try and use it and nail a lap, but I don't know where I could improve. I think that was a brilliant lap. I don't think we're going to improve, but it's just on the off chance, and it wastes a bit of time. Less than 5 minutes to go. It's that middle sector somehow. I think maybe the Ferraris are just going to be quicker down on this track. Maybe that's just the case, but I'm going to give it my all, as always. I think no matter what, we're going to put ourselves potentially on a podium. But the thing is, like, with Sebastian being the leader at the moment, I don't know how we're going to catch up to Sebastian. But yeah, at this point of the season in real life, I think Sebastian did take a bit of a lead, but then he started making mistakes, didn't he? So we'll have to see. So that first sector wasn't bad. It was in the green. It's this bit. I'd lose so much. I don't know how. No, actually, no. I've gained a bit. Stay tight. Okay, it's alright at the moment. I think I broke a bit too much there. Potentially. No. I need to nail the final corner to be up on my time. Nailed it quite a bit there. Okay, I got the fastest third sector again. Right, everyone's starting to come out, so it's probably best that I just call it that. I just couldn't improve enough, unfortunately, guys. Still about over a tenth behind. A tenth's alright, actually, to be fair. Kimi has improved. But a tenth or 2 tenths isn't too bad in qualifying. Let's just accelerate time. I just hope that I'm on... Oh, alright. I believe... Yeah, Bottas got up into the top 2, so as long as I stay ahead of Vettel, that is the big thing. But Kimi obviously is still ahead of me in the leaderboards. He's in 3rd place right now, 2 points ahead of me. So I need to see what I can do, but I don't think there was any incidents, was there? Oh, exceeded track limits. Alright, anyway, let's advance and get to the race. But yeah, this is a track that I've been looking forward to. I am optimistic for the race, because otherwise, what's the point of doing it? That's why eventually I did just in Monaco just give up, and I do apologise for that. It's only like a half an hour stream, but I just put it on my channel anyway because it is part of the race. One day I would love to do better on Monaco. It's the fact that of the simulation damage. I wonder if it was just on full damage, if I would have done better. So it would have been interesting. But anyway, let's look at race strategy. So there's only like 2 seconds between them. 2 seconds between them. I think I've got to go high though, just like so I have less. I don't know, 27 laps on the ultra soft and 28 at the end. Maybe do I get 3 pit stops? And try and just go quicker, because I'm on the hypersofts then for 24 laps instead of 15. But would I be much quicker? Would I be much quicker? I don't know, to be honest. I really don't know. Got maximum fuel. If that is to be believed, then I should go. I can drive as hard. You know what? I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to take a risk because I need to get past those Ferraris. Oh, I'm on the outside of the track. That's not bad for the second corner. Not a bad start. Right, I'm staying right. Well, I just got hit. That's a bit rude. That fucking pace then from Verstappen was insane. I'm breaking. Oh god. Vettel's back into second. I'm gonna go for it. No! Why am I such an idiot?
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Okay, it should be okay because it's quite a. I don't know actually. Oh, actually. I might have ruined my race already. Again, guys, I'm useless at this. On simulation, I'm useless because when I do my career, I think I have it on full damage, and like you don't get those little clips because the cars are so sensitive. But the thing is, I had to get my place back, really. You know what, I'm actually going to cut it a tiny bit just this time. Okay, I think it's when I'm turning left that it's a bit of an issue. Which could be an issue for this next couple of corners. Oh yeah, I had to ease off then. And this next corner, where obviously I caused the accident. Those Ferraris are quick on this track. Again though, if you're going to have an accident, make sure it's very early on so you've got the rest of the race to claw it back. I want to know how quicker I am than the Red Bull, to be honest. Jesus. So I'm going to come off these quicker than everyone else. So I'm going to try and stay until I really need to. Why is Bottas going so slow? Not now, Bottas, not now, because now you just slowed me right down. I don't know why I'm going on this one. It's because I was right behind him, so I was gaining. DRS might be enabled, but those two Ferraris are sodding off right now. Thing is, the cars behind me are not going to get DRS down the main straight and down this bit here. Okay. I'm going to stay on the inside. I don't know why actually, that really messed me up more. I'm going to stay left, I think. The thing is, in a way I'm holding up Valtteri because I know I've made a mistake. I'm just going to have to deal with it. Realistically, I need to just stay left. If he goes past me naturally and he stays there, brilliant. Oh, the thing is, I've got to cut this corner. I've got to. Yeah, I know, but it's not my fault. It's actually not my fault because I had to then to avoid an accident. I'm not going to yield when I was in front, was I? Okay, Vettel has caught up to Raikkonen at an alarming rate. That's not good for the championship. Well, it's good for the championship lead. That championship leader. It's not good for everyone else, though. I'm going to actually stay left this time. Oh, the thing is, I had to cut a corner then, because otherwise I would be pushed out.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Yeah, I'm going to save that then. Is it best for me to be on the inside then? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm going to have to like stick my elbows out. That one's fine. I don't know. Oh, I think they're battling each other right now.
The gap to the leader is 5.1 seconds.
It's good that I'm going to pit in earlier. Even though I'm going to obviously lose time to both of these two. Right now, you'd probably say podium is my best chance. But if those Ferraris can keep like slowing each other down, that would be lovely. That'd be so nice. I've got the better line. Brake nice and early because of that front wing. That was nice, but I think I got on the power a bit too late then. Luckily, the other Red Bull is far away. It's just us three in like a little train here. Come on, I need to get to there quicker. But World Champions isn't going to get me, I don't think. But Vettel is taking the lead. I need them to slow themselves down even more. Battle. I don't know where I found this extra speed from, to be honest. Got plenty of spare fuel, which is divine. But I don't know if it... Raikkonen's taking it back. They're slowing each other down. It's down to 3 seconds. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I need to check if the fuel goes down. It was 1.28, but now it's 1.27. But I wonder down the straight if it harvests. It's 1.28, 1.27. Keeps changing between them. I want to know. So they just got 3 tenths ahead though. They just need to keep on battling. Maybe crash each other out. That'd be lovely. Both Ferraris out. That'd be a dream. They're getting close though. Ah, it's single file. Maybe down to the first corner. Bit of luck. It looks like. Could be. No, it's single file again. They're too nice to each other. Oh, that one went a bit wide. Bit of understeer there. Right, all I have to do is hold out another 5 laps. It's definitely bold for me going on the high tyre management. Oh no, low tyre management even, sorry, because I can go ragged. But I always do, so I don't know why that matters. Okay, Max is... I assume it's Max and not Danny. I think it's Max. Max has started to struggle a bit more. I wonder if he's taken a tiny bit of damage off either myself or Valtteri. Oh god. Slow the car down. Or I maybe put power on a bit too quick then. The good thing is, because I'm still on standard, it means that I could potentially go quicker. But I'm going to wait for the next stint because with damage there's no point. In fairness, the gap between ourselves and Ferrari isn't bad. And considering I've got damage, so I'm not as... my car doesn't handle as well as it could. And I'm on not the highest fuel. And the fact that no one's been able to overtake me despite DRS. It bodes quite well, but the thing is, now Valtteri is going to try something, but even though realistically my teammate should give me a bit of room. Now he's going to try it, surely. The thing is, if he slows me down, he slows himself down, and we need to, as a team, catch up to the scarlet red Ferraris, the red arrows, against the silver arrows. Okay, I think they're not battling enough. Oh, actually, it might be a bit closer now. They were a bit more side by side. I have a good exit off that last corner, so it gives me a bit of breathing space. They're side by side.
Gap to first place is 2.7 seconds. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
New strategy? Lap 10? Why lap 10? Is that worth? I'm gonna do it. If they think it's a good strategy option, then brilliant. 2.6 seconds. The thing is, obviously, I'm gonna lose time, obviously, with the pit stop. But I should be clean from now to the end of the race. So it's lap 10 I'm stopping, so it's this lap and then next lap. You need to stay in front of Valtteri. It seems to be pushing a lot more now. That's better. That's better timed. They seem to be a bit closer now. Oh, they seem to be side by side. Around the last corner, that's dangerous. That lost them so much time then. Wow.
We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the in lap.
Yep. Going to push hard as I can. Look how much time they lost then. That's what happens when anyone battles against each other, but a teammate should give each other room. One should be like, I know both of them want to win, that's the thing, and because this is a game, it's not like real life. In real life they'll probably say, like, make a gap to each other. Maybe one like fend off the rest and one push. Saying that, myself and Valtteri are pushing hard, but we're trying to catch up. Ours is not as intense as theirs. Actually, I don't know. It's hard to judge that because I don't know what it's like from Valtteri's point of view. Right, we're on overtake mode because we're on 5. So where everyone turns down this at the end of this main straight, actually it's good that I'm on the outside right now. Go for it, go for it. Oh, they've pushed again against each other. Right, I'm gonna lose obviously another like 5 seconds ish from my wing getting to it. I hope I don't come out in pure traffic. Take time. 9 seconds. Oh god, 9 seconds. It's like another 6 seconds. Go, go, go. I had a feeling I'd come out literally right next to these. I've got more grip. Let me.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
I'm not going to go in rich just yet. I don't see the point. I'd rather save quite a bit for like my last stint when I go back on the hypers. That's where it will really matter. Well, actually no, my engineer just said I had 1 stop left, so I think I've changed to a 2-stopper. Oh, they must have changed Valtteri's thing as well. Oh, I don't have DRS, do I? Please bet. No! I had to though! I had to!
Cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards will award you a penalty.
But they already have. What are you on about?
You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
So if I'm going to win this race, I need to have a gap. That was not my fault though. It really isn't. Right, I'm not going to be stupid. I'm trying not to be stupid. This is a horrible place for DRS.
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh shit, I didn't look at the forecast.
The gap behind us is 3.0 seconds.
Oh, I'm getting DRS, so I'm getting past him. Bet he pits this one, just to annoy me. Right, the Ferraris haven't pitted yet. Valtteri's a few cars ahead of me, which is as expected. All I can do is just push. So there's going to be rain in this race.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
Oh shit. I wasn't paying attention there for some reason. Alright, I'm gonna get DRS again, which is nice. I'm just gonna brake early into the try and go for passes, because I know I can get them down this straight. Okay. Well, a lot of these haven't pitted yet. It's probably going to be this lap or next lap, lap 15. It was the one that I saw, so. I can't afford to be ballsy. If this was just full damage, or, well, no damage obviously, I would do anything. But I can't afford to be ballsy. Oh, Jesus. So I'm losing time, but overall it means I can overtake in a correct spot. Actually, you know what, I am going to go for an overtake here. Because I know I could pull that one off. Plenty of space. And I still have DRS to come. But I think Ocon does as well, so hopefully they pit, because I'm going to be right up behind them. Okay, it doesn't really matter. They were a bit further behind than I thought. This is a risk, especially with Grosjean there. Once I get this past Grosjean, then I can start trying to reel in Valtteri. I'm easing off quite a bit. I'm being definitely a lot safer than I normally would. DRS is bad because I wish the DRS wasn't down there. Because now I want to ease off here. Oh god, clipped that Barrett there. Get this DRS here, which I can get very easily. Do I go for a move? I do, but Grosjean needs to realise I'm there now. It was up to him to go wider, but I get DRS, so it's all good. Right, here we go. Now I need to just reel them in. Other cars are pitting, which is good. But if rain's coming, maybe they should have just tried to see it out, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me being a bit stupid.
5.5 seconds.
5.5 seconds to Valtteri. That seems about right. But I'm not going to get help. Oh, there's Max right behind me. I need to remember also that 3 seconds. That could fist me. It could mean I get out of the podium or out of a race win. Especially when Max is quicker than me. Oh wait, Max is on. Oh, he's clever. Oh, he's clever. If I'd known rain had come on, I would have kept on hypersofts. Oh, what a don. That's actually very, very, very clever. Max may actually win this race. Well, Itchy's behind me, so he's going to have a deal with getting past me. Right, Perez should pit this one. Welcome guys who's just joined the stream.
In first place.
So I've got Max who's on quicker tyres and he has DRS on him. Great. Right, it's 5.5 seconds to Valtteri. Obviously Perez is in 4th right now. Still on his first set of tyres, which is remarkable. Guess it just holds the tyres better. Surely he's going to go on an overtake now. Look how close he is behind him. You're actually an idiot because now you're just causing me to run wide and probably get another penalty. What's smart about you actually?
Gap to the car in front is 3.6 seconds.
The thing I don't like, and I will say this, is... Oh wait, what was it? Oh yeah, the two Ferraris are now a bit spaced out, so they're not going to be battling each other to slow each other down. This is my corner. Bugger off. Alright, Perez is in the pits now. Let's try and catch up to Valtteri now. That's such an interesting stop by Max. I didn't really think of that. He might have got it perfect because of if rain is going to come. If rain isn't going to come in time, he has to stop again and then potentially stop again after that. So it could still mess him up. Jesus. That pace is remarkable by Max. Go for a move, go for a move. Pussy.
Heavy rain in around 15 minutes time. 15 minutes.
Heavy rain in 15 minutes now, it says. But the thing is it going to be light rain to go to intermediate, or is it just going to be straight full wet? Is it just going to thunder down? If it's 15 minutes, potentially Max has to stop again, which would be lovely. I can't tell if Max is slowing me down.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.9 seconds.
Actually no, I apparently am gaining on Valtteri. What's my fuel at? Okay, I've got a good amount of fuel. Do I try and reel him in before the rain? Yeah. I'll take it upon myself to try and reel him in. Go wide again. Oh, Max is closer now. Come on, rich fuel. Come on. Okay, it's not close enough. He's so close behind me though on those hypers. Shit. What was it? 3.9 seconds. Or something to that effect. 3.1 seconds. We are gaining quick. The thing is, Max is alongside me. He's going to go for the overtake. I'm going to try and squeeze him it. Oh. Thing is, I can't risk much. And he's slowing me down now. Yep, 3.4 seconds. Cheers, Max. You want to catch up to Bottas? So do I. So get out my fucking way. If you just follow me instead of try something stupid. Oh my god. I struggle with that middle sector apparently anyway, so you need to just... You're just a little boy. He's actually younger than me, so he is a little boy to me. I'm a man. A man that's trying to catch up to his teammate and potentially overtake him. 2.7. So first and third sectors I actually do well. To have a constant white arrow behind me just shows how I just can't shake off. If someone's right next to me, I can't shake them off. They're like an annoying gnat. Oh, he's gonna go for it again because he's an idiot. Okay, that time he actually didn't. Two Ferraris are a bit too far away at the moment.
The car in front is 2.4 seconds.
He just hit me. He literally just hit me. I'm hoping he has to pit again before the rain. What's my fuel at? Number 6.9. If I didn't have damage at the start, which again is my own fault, and it was on max, I think. Pretty sure it was.
Engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
I will see him, don't I? Surely this potentially is going to be my fastest lap. Is it 1:14.7? Yep. Literally blocked me out of the way. Oh, how slow do you want to be? I'm glad it's Raikkonen winning, but still, that means he's extending his lead over me. Right.
Nice move.
Down standard. 0.1 laps spare. 12.4 seconds ahead, guys. That's not going to come down only because I've got two morons behind me. You can have the inside line, I don't mind that. I still had enough to get around. Is he just in overtake mode all the time now? Oh. I want them to battle. It's a freeway train so close to each other.
Okay, don't think we're far away from some rain. I'll keep you updated as the conditions change.
He's gonna get DRS. So he's gonna get away. My foot's got cramp. Out. My slippers come off. I'm too concentrated on trying to put that back on. Okay, got the job done. It's First time I think this season, but that someone's managed to make it stick. This might be good though, because actually I don't know. If Max wants it, it would be fun. Max is ruining this. Me and Bottas out here having a drive. I think I eased off a bit too much then, but obviously I've still got... I'm way too far back. Why does he slow down that much? I don't like how tight it is here. Oh yeah, we've lost about 1.3 seconds to to Vettel. The Ferraris have won this, except obviously they've got problems. Those lot are idiots.
Okay, gap ahead is 13.9 seconds.
The thing that's going to be so important is timing for coming in for rain. Definitely darker now. It's definitely more glum. I don't know how Bottas and Verstappen are going so quick, despite the fact I caught up to Bottas so quickly. I need to stay ahead this time. I'm going to stay... The thing is, I wanted to try to squeeze him out then, but that didn't work. Come on, I need to build a gap.
A new strategy is available on
It started to rain.
Okay, gap to leader, 18.0 seconds.
Why can't I click it? They want me to lap. No.
Confirmed.
Why would I when there's rain coming, you idiots? The question is, do I wait for heavy rain and pit once, or do I go to intermediates?
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Intermediates. Oh shit.
Copy.
Yes, of course. Let's go to intermediates. Surely DRS should be disabled.
Lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Surely one of the Ferraris would have stayed out. Am I wrong? Yeah, one of the Ferraris has stayed out. That's brilliant.
DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline.
Max must have damage. He took ages to get out of there. It's Vettel who stayed. Well, it must have been, yeah, because Raikkonen was in the lead. This is going to mess him up on this lap. That rain came so quick. All my excess fuel has been burnt. This is going to go to extreme wet so quickly because this is already slipping. Maybe I should have made that call. I'm going to go to lean. Maybe I should have gone just full wets. Do I do it this lap? Or is it too soon?
Valtteri is in for his stop.
Is Sebastian not coming? Oh, he's not. Wait, did he not pit? Or did he literally just come out? Which is... I can't keep hold of it. Weather.
Inters look like the best time for now.
They don't feel the best. There's going to be standing water soon. I'm so tempted to go to full wets. I can't do it. This is horrible. How did Vettel not lose too much time?
The gap to the car behind is 11.2 seconds.
Max is struggling. This does not feel like it's intermediate. I don't know how many laps full wets can do.
Our gap to the car in front is 11.8 seconds.
He's getting away from me, but I am on lean. That's one thing I will say. Oh, let's put that on standard for a bit. Weather.
The radar suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now. Inters seem like the fastest tyre for now.
Okay, apparently this is technically the heavy rain. So we're just going to stick with it for now. As we soon approach half distance. So wait, Raikkonen is going to be 13. It's going to be 15 points. He's going to be ahead of me in the championship. Vettel was 17, I believe. He's going to be 20, I think. Obviously, there's a long way to go, so I'm not really taking too much notice.
Still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment?
I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm happy. I'm happy Bottas is up to 4th. I'm glad he's also 15 seconds behind me. That's nice. But the Ferraris, it's still going quicker than me. This is their this is a Ferrari track. It seems. It's remarkable. Overtaking a back mark in the rain. That's like over.
Leading our teammate by 15.5 seconds.
That's like overtaking someone in the drive for me. Bloody difficult. That spray bike kicks up his mud. can't see a bloody thing. At least it should be down the main straight where I overtake. What a stupid place to put your car. I'm happy I've got a gap though to 4, because obviously I need it, don't I? I knew that corner cutting on like the first few laps would come back to bite me, but when there's 2 cars going around at the same time, it's just not wide enough. So I had to do it to avoid a crash. So the steward's giving me that for using initiative is a bit harsh. I'm surprised there's still 20 runners to us. Oh yeah. I don't want to sound premature, but I seem to be gaining on that. I don't know if it's because of back markers. I seem to be getting away from Bottas, which is nice. I think he's stuck with Max now. I love this track. I love it. I don't even care if I'm finding it difficult to get surprised. I love this track. It's smooth, it's quick. I don't care about the 70 laps. It's just a nice, free-flowing track. As we approach half distance, I feel flying, to be honest. Bottas is struggling. Oh, I see that Vettel's in a bit of traffic to us. Yes, every time I keep fucking up the hairpin, but it's costing me time. Weather.
This heavy rain will last around 15 minutes, after which we should see a transition to light rain. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Yeah, that's what I want to find out. Is it going to be the rest of this race that's wet? Or is it going to be dry towards the end? Strategy's going to come up, play a huge part. See, that's the thing that was interesting. If I wasn't ahead of Bottas before the stint, I would have been the one struggling behind, because I would have had to do another lap to get around the then pit. So that was huge. That was ahead, and I'm very happy that Raikkonen was the one out in front. Because even though he extends his lead on me in the championship, it means that Vettel isn't extended by even more, by another 8 points. At the moment it's only like 3 points extra he's added, because he's in second, I'm in third. Could be 11 if he wins and I'm third. Opened down the pit straight to go. Shit. He needs to get out of the way. How slow was he going then, braking? I'm glad that I didn't get a corner cut or even damaged. You're going so slow, Charles. Or Charles. Oh. Get out of the way. No wonder Vettel was struggling to get past cars. I was gaining on him until probably now. Hopefully it's like 8 seconds. It's up to 9.3 again. Thanks a lot, Charles. Love it. I know you're his teammate now in 2019, but doesn't mean you're working for him now. I am surprised this isn't full wets though. I guess there's not as much standing water as it probably could be. All those cars that Sebastian has to get through. I just stopped then. That must have been another like 2 tenths dropped.
The distance to the leader is 17.8 seconds.
17.8 seconds to Kimi. He's done well, even if I didn't have damage in my first pit stop. That's still 12 seconds he would be ahead. So it's not like he's lucky to be there. I always give myself so much to do in races, don't I? Why can't I just be conservative at the start and just like stay behind Max? It's only one place. I lost so many places because of it. And I had to work my way through the grid again.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
You say that, imagine within this next like lap or so he just says, we've got a strategy change. Look how many cars Sebastian's clear of now. And I have to get through them if I want any chance of overtaking him. I don't even know what the gap is, I didn't look then. Okay, it looks like Valtteri's got away from Max. He's 20 seconds though behind Valtteri is. That's good. Good for me. .8 behind Sebastian, but I have 4 cars to get past between me and him. It's not looking good. Jesus Christ, you lose so much because I'm guessing it's just a wheel spin. So you're actually clocking up more fuel use because your tyres are turning. Lost half a lap of fuel work. Good job I spotted it then, because I could have been like 0.2 down or something like that. Let's build up as much fuel in this stint, I'd say. So we've got spare. Right now I'd probably take third. Actually, yeah, of course I would.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Doesn't say anything. Is it?
Copy that.
I'm guessing this is stay on till the end then. Right, I need to remember these guys brake too much. I can't see a bloody thing. Thank you, Van Dorn. Great, the other salvage driver. I need to get far left. Thank you.
Valtteri is in the pits.
I didn't realise Vettel's pitted. It's saying that I don't need to pit. What's my tyres like? They're fine.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
What?
Understood, copy that.
I said what? Yeah, it's saying I don't need to pit. I don't get it. Can I possibly do?
Not
31
Behind
laps.
is 6.5 seconds.
I don't understand that. Is Kimmy gonna pit then? Everyone's pitting, but my tyres are fine. If they went to full wets, I'd understand. That's Kimmy ahead of me. Wait, how? He was only like 18 seconds. Vettel's on full wets. Is it worth? But Kimmy's on inters. It's not saying full wets though for me. Yes. Confirm.
Valtteri is in for his stop. Okay, copy that.
So wait, Sebastian pitted him and pitted again. Right. I want to see what Kimmy does. Kimmy's in again. I don't feel too bad on his tyres. I know that sounds bad because it could go horribly wrong for me.
Looks like it's probably about time we change tyres. It's a bit of a crossover period for sure, but the longer we stay out, the worse it's going to get.
It's supposed to go to light rain soon, isn't it? Weather.
We're expecting the rain to get better in around 5 minutes. Light rain in 5 minutes time.
I just need
Seems to be the fastest tyre for now.
I just need to put up for 5 minutes. I know it's definitely got heavy rain, but it doesn't feel too bad for me right now.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
See, they're telling me a new strategy. It's not telling me to go on full wets. Well, they're not, at least. Confirm.
Got that confirmed.
Jesus Christ, my brakes are 1,000 degrees then. I'm gonna put up with the rain. They might be slightly quicker than me, but if they have to pit again, I look like a G.
Okay, a few drivers are fitting wet tyres. We might need to change soon.
The thing is, I'm quicker than these.
Okay, the gap behind is 9.8 seconds.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on the times between myself and Kimmy. Oh god. How's Vettel only 20 seconds? That's why he's pitted twice. Weather.
The heavy rain will pass in about 5 minutes. We'll then be working with light rain conditions. Full wets seem like the best tyre for now.
They do seem quicker. You know what, I'm going to still stick with my guns because even if Kimmy catches me 9 seconds, he has to get past me. So.
Heavy rain will pass in 5 minutes and will be replaced by light rain conditions.
You're brave.
Fuel target is +1.
It's my brakes that I'm going too slow. Speed isn't too bad. 7.6 seconds. Let's hope that the rain improves a lot. So I am going slow now. I'm taking massive risks here. Because if I lose time and I have to pit, then I potentially might not be even in podium.
A new strategy is available on the MFT.
It's not saying wets though, it's just saying confirm. Confirm.
Confirmed.
Yeah, Kimmy's not far behind me now at all, but I've taken the lead because of this. Weather.
We're expecting the rain to get better in around 5 minutes. Light rain in 5 minutes time.
It's been a few minutes already.
Seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Park my car on the inside. Kimmy's catching, right? I know that, but the thing is, if I pit, then I'm behind him. So surely it's better for me.
Behind us is 4.6 seconds.
Yeah, it's 1.6. I remember I am on lean, and I'm going to stay on lean because I'm already slow on everything on the grid. See, this is what I didn't want. I didn't want it to go to full wets. Yeah, I'm slow, but there's not much I can do about it.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Stop telling me that. Confirm. Confirm.
Copy.
Thank you. Telling me useless information. It's not even telling me to go on to a new tyre, it's just telling me to confirm. Okay, Kimmy's right behind me. The cars behind me are going to slow down when he gets close enough. Vettel has caught up in about another 8 seconds. So if anything, I'm closing the gap to everyone. Because I'm a nice guy. Teammate.
Say again, you're breaking up.
I don't know what the instructions is. I need a straight so I can work it out. Full race update.
You're leading the pack. P1, Raikkonen behind. The gap to the car behind is 1.9 seconds. They're on fresh wets. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound. 26 laps to go.
That didn't say where my teammate is. Teammate.
About to be sat in P. Gap to teammate behind is 45.6 seconds.
Okay,
They're on
so
fresh
that's
wets.
fine.
The time last lap was a 1:25.9.
125.9. I don't know if that's good or bad. Kimi is quicker and he's right behind me. I get that. I'm taking a huge risk. Such a huge risk. But if it pays off and I end up winning this race, oh my god. You're not coming down this side, right? You idiot.
Move up to a faster engine mode, please. We're 2 laps over target on fuel. Our gap behind is 9.4 seconds.
I swear you just hit me. Weather.
Full wets seem like the best tyre for now.
That's not why I... Weather.
Full wets seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
I'm not talking about that. I'm asking what's weather report.
10 minutes left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes.
10 minutes when it's supposed to dry up.
Best tyre for now. A new strategy is available on the MFT.
Not again. Confirm.
Copy that.
10 minutes event's supposed to dry up. I want other people to pick, because in my mind, it stopped raining. It's not raining anymore, is it? Weather. Weather.
You're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
It's not raining though.
Seems to be the fastest tyre for now.
Weather report.
The radar's showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain. Full wets seem like the best tyre for now.
I wonder if they have to stop again for inters and then stop again for when it gets dry. I hope so. Gives me a good gap then. Because at this moment in time, I would be finishing second because of that 3-second penalty. So I need Kimi to stop for inters, like soon, and then stop again.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Stop saying new strategy to me, I don't care. I'm sorry, but... Oh, it's spun, yes. Oh.
Understood, copy that.
Oh. I'm sorry. I can't get to the phone right now. What kind of cars there is on that corner? You know, we can go to standard. I'm going to say teammate in a sec. Let's watch out. Teammate.
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there. Valtteri sat in P4. We're leading our teammate by 42.1 seconds. They're on fresh wets. Heat time last lap was a 1 minute 26.0.
126. I wonder what mine is. I think I have made a good call here. Raikkonen's 32 seconds. What's Vettel though? Does he gain? I want to know if he's still gaining on me, because in my mind this is intermediate weather now. This isn't wet. Actually, if I can catch up to the Force India, that proves that I am going quicker. I still didn't see what Vettel's thing was. 9.9. I believe that's gone back up. Wait, actually no, to be fair, that was before the crash. My bad. Even if it doesn't dry up before the end, I'm on the right tyres. And apparently I can go to the end. Maybe not. So I'm hoping it does dry up though. So I can have that pit stop. Vettel's on inters. Vettel's on inters.
Okay, the weather's certainly eased off for the time being, but we've still got a lot of standing water out there. We're happy for you to stay out on the inters for now.
Yeah, same.
Valtteri is in the pits.
What a call it was for me. I know Raikkonen spun and he must have slowed down Vettel, but I don't care. If I win this, it's because of my genius instead of what else has happened. Because I took a very bold move. Otherwise, I'd be behind still by about 12 seconds or more. So I'm the real G. I just hope now that I can now that it dries up quite quickly, so I can get on some slicks again. Actually, if it gets to about 55 or more, it means I can go straight on to Hypersofts. Because I don't need to go on, but it doesn't matter what compound you go on, because it's a wet race now. Compounds, it doesn't matter. You don't need to be on both compounds, even though technically I've already been. I think. Yeah, I went on super softs, didn't I know they were on fresh tyres still, so technically they could catch up still, but they are. Did that say 20 or 30 seconds behind? No, it's 30, wasn't it? So 20 laps to go. I think I'm probably just gonna go on super softs, depending on like how long I'm still on inters for. What a comeback story this is. If I end up winning this race, then this is my favourite race ever I've done on full race I've done, and I'm so happy it's recorded and it's a live stream. This is my favourite race ever because I have done brilliantly, despite the fact I made a mistake at the start. Bottas is 57 seconds. The only person realistically now that can beat me is Vettel. I could pit and he could be on inters until the end. I could be ahead, but all I need to do now is just be patient and pit at the right time, not too early. Good thing is I'm not losing too much fuel on standard now. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, it's on inters. I was thinking these might be still cars on wets, but okay, so everyone realistically might have to stop again. Weather.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Weather report.
Looks like the weather is going to dry up in about 5 minutes. Inters
Okay.
seem like the fastest tyre for now.
I know mine are obviously a lot older than everyone else's, but I'm maintaining what I know. And Vettel's staying over 30 seconds, and he's got a pit like I have again. It's good job it's drying up, because otherwise I would have to pit for another set of inters really, because let's be honest, my tyres aren't in great condition. They're doing alright though, but obviously the more like this race is going to dry up, the more they're going to take a beating, so it's good that it's potentially going to dry up in about 5 minutes time, so a few more laps and we should start to see a line developing. I just need to be careful not to hit back markers, ruin my race. It's doing alright, Perez, actually. It's weird how I'm going to lap 7th place then. Cheers, Sergio. Right, I'm going to switch that. I don't know if Super Softs is going to be the best. There's 5 more minutes. I'd say Super Softs is going to be the best. Even though I could go on Ultras, I don't see the point. Actually, Ultras I could. It's Super Softs I shouldn't. It's yeah, it's Hyper Softs, but I shouldn't, because I don't need to. I could go on anything and stay ahead. Oh god. Leclerc, we meet again, my old friend. My old friend. This race has been sick. The good thing is Raikkonen really fucked up. So, but the thing is, there's still 20 cars in this race, no retirements. The only thing that really could fuck me up from down to the end of the race, which I hope doesn't happen, is a safety car. Yeah, it's really not. Yeah, I agree. Oh god, I could have really taken damage then. Leclerc broken 2 places. So, What was that to do? Fuel is good. Laps are tumbling. Bottas isn't going to catch up about 20 something seconds to catch Vettel, so as long as Bottas can get on podium, good weekend for Mercedes.
It looks like we'll be running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Good. Good. Definitely need it. Bottas is now a minute behind me. I'm only like 25 seconds maybe to lap them. If he pits first, then I could potentially nearly lap them. Actually, I think it's them over there, which I think that means Raikkonen's literally just behind him, if they're the two I saw. That's the problem with Mercedes and Ferrari. Their icon colours are pretty much exactly the same as the Saubers and the Williams. So it's hard to really see them. Whereas there's quite a bit of a difference between like Red Bull and Toro Rosso, because Toro Rosso is like a more vibrant, bright blue, whereas Red Bull's is a lot darker. Look how dry it's starting to get. It's not yet. The longer it takes, the more likely we'll be on hypersofts. One minute 4 seconds. Could I realistically lap Bottas? Don't know, to be honest. It looks like Raikkonen's right behind him. What's Vettel's time behind me? That's the thing, I've completed another sector before it's been able to say, so 30.7, so it's going up even more, which is nice. Even if the Ferraris were dominant at the start, strategy plays a big part. And crashing on the first lap means that you've got to like a clean slate after that. Thing is, as soon as DRS is enabled, I see Kimi getting past Valtteri. We're actually nearly getting to the stage where hypersofts are the way. I'm going to put it on hypersofts.
Quick word on the tyres, they look okay for now, but we can see the wear. If you can't feel it already, then you'll certainly start too soon. Just be careful.
Keep swapping between Bottas and Raikkonen, the two drivers that were first and second on the grid. Obviously I want Bottas to do better so that we can try and gain in the constructors. Actually, first and fourth is... First and fourth is... That's 12, that's 37. Second and third is 18 plus 15, 33.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
What are you saying? Ultras.
Okay, copy that.
You know what? Ultras is fine. Is that this lap? It is this lap. Yeah, DRS has been enabled, so now is the time.
Box, box, box.
Teammates in the pits. How come he gets first
Okay,
choice?
gap behind is 30.6 seconds. Valtteri is in for his stop.
I've effectively saved 2 pit stops in this race.
Complete, go now.
What tyres is... Oh, they're on. That hasn't updated yet.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
I just noticed my front wing is a bit damaged. Was that when I hit Leclerc by accident? What are you doing? It's a good job I noticed late on. That must be wrong. That must be wrong. Because it says Bottas is pit. There's no way he's gone on more inters.
Yellow flag.
Oh, everyone's going bloody off.
Virtual safety car.
Oh, virtual safety
car.
car, that's fine.
Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta.
There's no way Bottas is
Okay, slow
still
down,
on
slow
inters.
down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace. Valtteri is in the pits.
He's-
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta.
Oh, shit!
Green flags.
Two cars out this race. Valtteri has been lapped. You idiot. You went on... What Stroll's out the race? Thank God there was a gap. Yeah. Valtteri's right behind me. Oh, Fernando's out as well. They're idiots. Is Vettel still on... Surely Vettel is not still on that. So Raikkonen went on the right tyres, Bottas went on... He's an idiot. No, now it's changed ultras. Oh, it's so nice to have the good brakes. Please hit there's still not a car down the main straight.
Right, the car behind has come in to put on the ultra soft tyre. That's the car behind, now on the ultra softs.
Before anyone says I corner cut, he should never have been on that side. And what I will say also is Vettel must have done what Bottas did. The idiot. Oh, Bottas, you're in fourth. And at least I know where you are, then I can see your position. Problem is you're like 20 seconds behind Raikkonen now. Kind of want Raikkonen to get ahead of Vettel if they're close. I'd like to note that. You know what, let's actually try and go for the fastest lap. Valtteri's quicker than me. You've just finished your lap, Val. You're now on lap 60. .113.1. That's an incredible time. Valtteri! You idiot. I'm sorry, but you've got to get out of the way, Magnus. Actually, to be fair, I get DRS, so. Oh shit. What is he doing? I think I still get DRS. 12.5. No, it's just literally a battle to see who gets the fastest lap now. I don't know if I've broken it. Oh, I wasn't far off though. But the thing is, the lap before this one was 1:13 dead. That was an impressive lap. The Ferraris are doing sick again. I swear they are actually gaining. Valtteri, I kind of like having you behind me and also a lap behind me. It means that if I stay ahead of you, then you just effectively do one less lap than me. That wasn't a great corner to try and get a good lap. Yeah, 3 times slower. DRS does help a lot, so I haven't had DRS since. It's nice to have this as a sunny track again. It's gone full circle in this race, which I love. I love races like that where you have to just think, you know, I'm going to get down to standard. There's no point in me wasting fuel right now. Still got an extra 0.7, maybe for the last lap or something. I don't want to battle with you. Valtteri, please don't ruin the race for me. I might let Valtteri go actually. Give me a few seconds. Let's start. If he can gain on me again, I will let him past. He's an idiot for putting on the right side. He's probably had 5 stops in this race. Something silly like that. That was a nice last corner. Don't know where Max is then, but that's brilliant for me. Another championship contender. I can't have asked for a much better race to help me out. I'm so happy I wasn't skidding about in a full wet. I was worried for a few laps. Won't lie. At the same time, I've got to remain optimistic and confident with my car, which has been absolutely brilliant. If it was a full dry race, it's Ferraris all day long. But because it was a wet race, it's down to 41 seconds. I don't know what it was actually. I make it sound like I have a clue, but I really don't. You know what? Like I said, if he was about to challenge, let him through. I'm not fighting him, and I can't be bothered to fight with a teammate when I know what's most important, and that's a race win. I've let him unlap himself. Actually, which means he has to do an extra lap, but it doesn't really matter. Oh shit. Look how quick he is. Is he going to be out of a second? Actually, I don't think so. He's on the hypersofts. That's why. Ah, that's why he's quicker than me. Because I was going to say, for all this race, he's been so much slower. Fair play. To be fair, I should have.
You need to slow down before hitting the corners. You don't want to get a penalty.
Alright. Five laps to go. Some races afterwards you feel mentally drained. Bahrain I did. China I did. Australia I didn't because I love that track. I really love. When you're in the lead, you're willing the car on. You're excited more than anything. If you're playing for nothing, like it's understandable. Monaco and Baku, I wasn't really like bothered either way. So yeah, that's with that. And then this one, I feel totally fine because I've enjoyed it. I've really, really enjoyed this race. Has Raikkonen done a whoopsie again? Because he's back up to 55 seconds. So it's like 53. I can't be bothered right now to work out the permutation. I think I'm 9 points now behind Vettel. I'm back ahead by about 13 points. No, wait, no. That doesn't make sense. About 11 points ahead of Kimi, I think. Yeah, so it's down to... The gap is down to 9 points to Vettel. I'm 11 points clear of Kimi, and I don't know where Max is, to be honest. I think it's the Red Bull that's behind me, that's, yeah, like the car behind me. I think. That's what I want to say. Bottas needs to put in a good lap time here, because he's on the fastest tyre. It's crazy, I'm going to fuck me up. I'm taking it easy. There's literally no, because he has to, yeah, he has to slow down now anyway, so why am I like rushing? We've got 3 laps to go. Sun's out. It's hammer time, this is. So far I would say this has been a race of the season. Obviously I'd like to know what your guys' views on this race have been. Like, would you have done the same thing? Do you think it was a stroke of genius? Do you think I got a bit lucky because the rain wasn't like that bad at all, but I really have enjoyed this race, despite the fact that I didn't think I was going to win it at all. Still haven't won it yet, just yet. That's one thing I need to be obviously mindful. Oh wait, yeah, I think he can get to the end. It's only 3 laps, Valtteri is. Oh, poor corner. Although beating both Ferraris is one thing, I just wish Valtteri didn't muck up because he could be on the podium right now. He's pitted 5 times, I think. It might even be 6. Wait, I've pitted 3 times. So he's probably pitted 6. Onto the intermediates, onto the wets, back to the intermediates, and he made a mistake. He stayed on another intermediates. Actually, it might be 7. Is he slowing down or something? Why am I catching him? Why is there a blue flag? Oh, is it me on him? Oh, it is, yeah. I just realised, right, he's allowed down. I didn't really think about that. That's my bad. I'm within a second because I think that's when the blue flag starts to come out. Keep mucking up that turn. Jesus. If I can get ahead of Valtteri, it means we have to do one last lap. I'm not even getting DRS and I caught up to him so well. Cheers, Valtteri. It means that
This is your final lap of the race.
effectively now he's on lap, just started lap 69. This is his last lap. The thing is, I wanted to lap him again, just so I can say in the season I've lapped everyone except the people on the podium.
We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
This final lap bit just makes me think of all of the laps I've done today. Pretty poor qualifying, started 4th on the grid. Soon as 5th, tried to retake 4th, back from Max and binned it. I honestly don't think I would have made that strategy call not to go on the wets if I didn't crash, because I would have been not as far behind Kimi thinking, oh, I can catch him up. So everything worked out brilliantly, and as we go around the final corner, this has been the best race I've ever done on any F1 game, and it's over, and we have won the Canadian Grand Prix. This is fantastic. This is what happens when you do a 100% race, especially on a hard difficulty with full damage and everything. If you win it, you feel like invincible. You feel amazing. Toto Wolff is going to be congratulating Lewis, but Lewis ahead of the two Scuderia Ferraris, absolutely brilliant. And now let's celebrate. It's been a while since I've actually watched the podium presentation, because honestly I haven't been up there, and well I was up there in Spain, but it was a bit tainted because obviously I had that extra flashback, but I'm not glossing on it. I needed to catch up however I could, and Lewis Hamilton is the winner. But will he be champion at the end of the season? Anyway, let's look at the classified results, the leaderboard. So as you can see, we got a 3-second penalty. It looks like Bottas. Oh my god, everyone stopped 7 times. I stopped 3. Honestly, the remarkable thing is, I stopped 4 less times, which, if you take into consideration, it's about 20 seconds ish a pit stop. Vettel did it 4 times, yes. So if you take that into account, that's 1 minute 20. It should have been behind me if I was quicker. He was only 36 seconds. 1 minute 20. So everyone that got lapped would be right behind me. So Max actually ended up finishing 4th. Oh, it's that 5-second penalty. I see. So anyway, let's look on the standings now, and we have gone up to 2nd place. We're actually level now with Max, who, because he finished 4th because of that penalty to Bottas, he could have been like, I think 2 points behind me instead. We are 8 points clear of Raikkonen. We're 10 points behind Sebastian going into the French Grand Prix, which I'm looking forward to. I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow, which would be the 15th. I might do it in a couple of days' time, just have a bit of a tiny break away from this. But you can see that how much action there is. Hulkenberg is doing brilliantly. He's gone ahead of Ricciardo in his Renault. But let's have a look at the standings now. So Red Bull are still ahead of us, but only by a point, with 55 points behind Ferrari. I think Bottas needs to pull his finger out. At the moment, constructors might actually be out of our reach. Well, we've still got 2/3 of the season still to go, so anything could happen. But I'm not too worried about constructors. I'm just focused on getting Hamilton his 5th World Championship and prevent Vettel from getting his 5th World Championship. Max is doing brilliantly. I think though we could have done better, especially in Baku. I think that our start was horrible because of Kimi. We could be leading the championship after 7 races, but if you think I've won 3 out of a possible 7, that's not bad. We've won the most amount of Grand Prix, I believe. Actually, I don't know how many Vettel's won. Well, no, Kimi's won 2, so that is 5. So Vettel must have won the other 2. So yeah, we've won the most Grand Prix. But yeah, I'm tired because you're staring at the screen for an hour and a half to 2 hours. But I am very, very, very happy. With that, to be honest. Oh dear. I am delighted with that. I didn't sub to PewDiePie. PewDiePie, I'm already subbed. I've been subbed for a few years. And long live Jansa King. XXX Estrada FFX. That's a long name. You might need to try and shorten that a bit. And he just put nice. But anyway, the next stream we are going to be doing the French Grand Prix. So all I'm going to do now is quit out to the main menu, and I'll do a quick recap on the leaderboard again. But I am very happy with how that went, and I'm looking very much forward to doing the French Grand Prix. From what races I've done on career or just normal Grand Prix, I've done quite well on this, but it is going to be difficult. There are a lot of windy turns that could catch you out. I think the Red Bull potentially could be pretty good on it, just because I think they have like the best like handling like package. I don't know. But yeah, we've done 7 races now. We've done Australia, which we won. Bahrain came 2nd. That's not bad. China, we came 5th. Azerbaijan, we retired. Spain, we won. Monaco, we retired. And then Canada, which we won. So it went retired, won, retired, won. So every time we have a retirement, it seems, we win the next race. So on that, I'm going to end on that positive news. Actually, the biggest positive is we're up to 2nd from 4th place, which I'm delighted by. We're only 10 points behind Sebastian Vettel, who is the current leader. But we are in that patch of tracks where I am going to enjoy. We potentially shouldn't have won the race today in Montreal, but we stuck in there. Strategy was perfect. So for anyone that's like late to the stream, as I'm wrapping up now, go and check out when it comes out as a video. It was the best possible race. It had everything. It had weather changes, it had like retirements, it had overtaking, it had like a few crashes, it had great strategy on tyres, and at the end of the day we came out the victor. So guys, with that being said, if you have enjoyed, please leave a like rating. It shows me that you are supporting the series, supporting my channel. And subscribe if you're new. If you like watching F1 racing and you think that I know what I'm talking about, which I pride myself in potentially knowing quite a bit about F1 and this sort of thing, then be sure to subscribe. But until next time, guys, it's me signing out. Goodbye.